welcome to the University of Washington Gymnastics Rewind on UWTV. Your 23rd ranked Huskies returned home to take on two non-conference rivals, perennial power number 13 LSU and crosstown rival SPU. Huskies in the midst of their conference season looking to put together 24 for 24 routines. Again, 6 competitors will compete on each event and 5 of those scores count towards the team total. The team looking to improve their regional qualifying score for that all-important meet in April. Led off on the vault by senior Ruby Ingreitz. A little bit low landing on that Yurchenko full. You'll notice she doesn't get a great push off the horse, and so her chest is down when she lands. That step forward cost her about 0.2. Her score a 9.625. Junior Kylie Sharp now. Just her second time in this vault lineup. A huge Yurchenko full, way too much power. Takes about 3 steps back. Got great repulsion off the horse. Lots of distance, lots of height, great potential for Kylie Sharp, a 9.625. Now to the freshman, Mackenzie Fechter. There's her Yurchenko full, controls the landing with just a small hop backwards. Just her second time in the vault lineup. Lacks a little bit of the power you saw from Kylie Sharp, but a 9.7 for a new career high. Fellow freshman Madison Podlucky. Very nice vault, just a small step forward. She's competed for the Huskies in every meet on the vault. See a little bit crooked coming off the horse, but a 9.7. Now to the senior, Amanda Klein. Huge Yurchenko half. Beautifully done, just the smallest hop. That is about as good as that vault is done. She's 5'6", so she flies even higher. Perfectly straight body, so hard to find the ground when you're coming in blind like that. And Amanda Klein, a 9.85. Now to the anchor, Lauren Rogers. Same vault as Amanda, just a small step forward. Very nicely done. She's been over 9.8 in 5 of 7 meets so far this season. Perfectly straight body, nice position, just that step. Scores a 9.85. Huskies vault total a 48.725. A few low scores in the beginning that they will want to drop as the season progresses. Second rotation is on the uneven bars. Sophomore Eliza Vacker. Has been a mainstay in the Husky bar lineup. Has beautiful execution, nice form. Huge full twisting double back and a perfect stick. Great landing there and good exclamation point on the routine. What's great about Eliza's stick here is that her knees and toes are perfectly pointed in together. She lands, keeps her feet together, and just plants the feet into the floor. A 9.825 for Eliza, tied her season high. Now to Phoebe Tam. Been in about half of the Husky bar lineups this season. Very nice Tkachev. And is a little short on her pack salto there, so has to improvise on the low bar. No form deductions, but there will be quite a few execution deductions. Very nice double layout, just a small step forward. Just that error on her pack salto. Otherwise, a very clean routine for the junior. Nice to see her breaking her way into the lineup. Scores a 9.575. Second performance of the night for Lauren Rogers. Like Eliza Vacker, doesn't have any huge release moves, but is perfectly clean and hits very crisp handstands on top of the bar. She has scored over 9.7 in every meet so far this season. And a perfect stick on that double front. Such a difficult dismount to stick. As you're flipping forward, you can't see the floor. You rely totally on spatial awareness. Finds the floor and does not move. A 9.875 is a new career high for Lauren. As we see freshman Mackenzie Fector. Very difficult combination into that release move. Notice just a few form errors throughout the routine. Toes aren't always pointed. But one thing Mackenzie does great is stick landings like that. So important, as it's the last impression you make on the judges. Such a great dismount, and 9.8 for Mackenzie. Tied her career high. Now to the senior, Hatsune Akaogi. High flying release moves throughout this routine. Starting with that Tkachev. She goes down to the low bar with a pack salto. She's been over the 9.8 mark 3 times so far. There's her double front, just the slide backwards. Great routine, great difficulty from start to finish from Hatsune. And there's her double front, just the smallest slides back. A 9.85 was a new career high score for her as she placed second. Now senior Ruby Ingrites, the anchor on this event for the entire season, opens with a very difficult Ginger. Beautiful transition to the low bar, and you'll see she missed her left hand as she caught. Didn't even break form though. She's flipping and catching the bar. Nearly falls, but able to hang on and finish with an bang like that. A full twisting double layout, one of the most difficult dismounts, if not the most difficult being done in college gymnastics right now. Beautifully done. A great job by Ruby to hang on at the end of that routine. A 9.725 gives the Huskies a new season high score on the bars, a 49.075. And there's still room for improvement there. Third rotation had the Huskies on the balance beam. A new leadoff for them, freshman Mackenzie Fector. Very difficult to be in that leadoff role as you set the tone for the rest of the rotation. Her flight series, very nicely done. Has yet to fall from the balance beam this season as a freshman, has competed in every routine for the Huskies on this event. Mackenzie's an example of the wide recruiting net that Coach Joanne Bowers is starting to cast out of Wisconsin. Has recruits from California, Pennsylvania, and a beautiful stuck dismount. Fector a 9.8, tied her career high. Take another look at that gainer pike dismount. Perfect execution, perfect stick. Great job in that leadoff spot by the freshman. Sophomore Eliza Vacker, definitely a beam specialist. As a freshman, Eliza was the lone Husky to qualify for the 2011 NCAA Championships. Beautiful front aerial. Now her back handspring layout series and is just off to the right. Hard to tell sometimes what happens during those series. Looks like her hips were just off center. It's her first fall of the season. She had been so consistent, over 9.7 in every other meet. Very difficult dismount here. She will tumble down the length of the beam. 2 back handsprings, 1.5 twists, step forward, disappointing routine for the sophomore. As we move to senior Hatsune Akaogi. Hats redshirted the 2011 season after tearing her Achilles, her 3rd Achilles tear of her career. It was one they weren't sure if she was going to be able to come back from, but mounted such a strong comeback to compete on the bars and the beam for the Huskies this season. It was her series, and you could tell midway that she was going to be off to the side. Another fall for the Huskies. Very uncharacteristic for her. Had not fallen all season. Beautiful side semi. Once you fall, you kind of just want to get off the balance beam. You'll see gymnasts tend to speed up a bit. Very difficult leap combination. Double twist, a great dismount, small step forward, but disappointing fall, a 9.35 for Hatsune. Fellow senior Ruby Ingrites, native of Kirkland, Washington, who's competed on every event in every meet so far this season. Really a seasoned all-arounder. Her series, and she's off to the side as well. Devastating for the Huskies, who have to count 2 falls on the balance beam. Puts them a point behind LSU. That fall, though, happens early in her routine. She has to finish up, has a lot of difficult skills that she needs to remain focused for. Very nice execution. Apart from that fall, has been virtually flawless, but a 5/10 hit, very difficult to overcome. Stuck front full dismount, a 9.35 for Ruby Ingrites, who's fallen then in 3 consecutive meets. Junior Paige Bixler has been a bright spot for the Huskies on the beam during her career. A beautiful switch leap mount. She has topped the 9.8 mark in 5 of 7 meets so far this season, has yet to fall. Perfect flight series. Great flexibility shown there on her needle scale. Doesn't get any extra points for that, but just showing off her flexibility to the judges. Perfect front aerial. And a perfectly set gainer pike. What a comeback. A 9.875 for Paige Bixler. Ties her season high and gives her the event win. A great comeback after 3 falls. Now the freshman debut for Jackie McCartan, a very highly regarded recruit out of Southern California. Difficult place to be after 3 of your teammates have fallen. You're in the anchor role and you're competing in your first meet. Just a small step there on her front aerial. Beautiful flight series. Broke her foot in July of 2010 at the U.S. National Championships. She's worked hard to make a comeback. Beautiful extension in her leaps. Really shows off that flexibility from start to finish in this routine. Perfect side aerial. Such confidence for a freshman in her debut is expected, though, of a gymnast of her level. In a big double twist, just a step back. Great debut for Jackie McCartan, a 9.825. Huge score for the freshman, exactly what the Huskies needed after that tough rotation. A 48.2, one of their lowest beam totals of the season after having to count 2 falls, a rotation that the Huskies wanted to forget as they head into their 4th rotation of the floor coming up. We are back on the UW Gymnastics Rewind for the 4th rotation. Eliza Vacker leads for the Huskies on the floor. The leadoff position on any event. Lots of pressure to set the tone for the rest of the athletes. Opens with a very nice double pike. Eliza's scored over the 9.6 mark in every meet on the floor so far this season. Very solid second front tumbling pass. Beautiful final pass. Great tumbling, good execution, and a strong comeback after her fall from the balance beam. A 9.675 for Eliza Vacker. Now senior Amanda Klein. Her 4th time in the floor lineup this season. Huge double tuck to start, great landing. Now that leap combination there is very important for her bonus points. is something that the judges can use their discretion on giving her the full value of those leap moves. Solid 2.5 twists, very difficult. Huge execution and flexibility on that straddle jump. Last pass, a front full punch front, lands in a deep squat, barely made that around, but good job making it to her feet, a 9.525. Now coming off her solid beam routine is Paige Bixler. Very nice double pike. Punch Rudy into a huge stag jump. Love seeing the connection of the tumbling with the dance moves. Whip back, 1.5 twist, great finish, a 9.825 for Paige Bixler for the second consecutive week. Such a strong routine for the junior out of Texas. Fellow junior Lauren Rogers. Such strong high tumbling from Lauren. Lauren has topped 9.8 in 3 of her last 4 meets. Finishes with a difficult double tuck. Perfectly done. And a 9.825 gives her the tie for 3rd place. A great meet for Lauren Rogers. Now the freshman, Mackenzie Fechter, in her 4th routine of the night, 2nd time competing in the all-around in her short Husky career. A front with a double twist, a different looking tumbling pass. Very difficult though, worth an E value. Just a freshman, is the Huskies' highest finisher on the floor. Has been over 9.8 in every routine on this event. Beautiful double turn into the corner. Rudy punch ring to finish. Another solid floor routine and great meet for the freshman, Mackenzie Fector. A 9.825 also ties her for third place on the event. To finish out the night for the Huskies, senior Ruby Ingreitz. Competing in the all-around, as she has in every meet for the Huskies. Solid double pike. Floor becoming a top event for Ruby this season. Has been over 9.8 in 5 of the 7 meets. Punch front layout, punch front full. As one of the senior captains, we'll look to Ruby for leadership as this season progresses. There's her double tuck, beautifully landed, and a solid routine. 9.825 for Ruby Ingreitz gives the Huskies a 48.975, nearly topping their season high mark. A great finish for an otherwise tough meet. That 48.2 beam score really brought down their team total, a 194.975, as the Huskies fall to LSU. We'll see you again on Friday, March 9th to watch the Huskies against Arizona State.